So I was at the river yesterday and I collected some bug samples, and this was one of the insects that I found. This is a cased caddis. You can see how he's made his little casing out of little gravel stones, and he's still in there. When these guys come out, they're either a tan, like a tan color, or they're an olive green. I assume it probably depends on which strain of caddis it is. But so the fly that we're going to tie tonight is inspired by this bug. So on the vise I got a size 14 barbless wide gap, and I've got a 3/0 slotted tungsten bead, and I will go over all the materials that I use for the fly at the end of the video. Okay, so first we're going to take some 015 wire. Okay, so this is going to do two things. It's going to give the fly a little more weight. It's also just going to kind of seat that bead at the higher point, so that way the fly will invert. 72 denier 8/0. So I'm going to bring this orange. I'm going to bring this way down into the bend of the hook. Just go ahead and give that a whip finish, because we are done with this thread. A couple turns is good. Got an olive 70 denier. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap forward and get that wire secure. Come back. Just want a little bit of a taper. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tie in is I've got a piece of chartreuse. See that, but it's really stretchy. Honestly, what this is it's skirt material off of a bass jig. It's at an angle, a little point like that. So I'm going to seat that. Next, I've got some black wire here. This is a size small. And I'm going to tie that black wire in just right behind my lead wraps. Okay, so I hung the thread over my cradle, and I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to stretch it real tight. Just going to use the rotary on my vise. So let's tie this in. A couple wraps in front on this. Okay, so now we're going to take our wire and this does two things. As you guys probably know, it adds durability and segmentation, which is natural in the insect world. Just capture that. And a couple wraps in front there. And then we'll just spin this off. Okay, so now I'm going to take some UV resin and thick. I'm just going to kind of build this up. UV light, and we're going to go ahead and cure it. Okay, so after you cure your resin, I got an olive rooster hackle. I'm going to cut that tip off, and we're just going to stick that down here. Go ahead and tie that in. Then bring your thread back forward. I'm going to hang the thread over the cradle again and hackle this feather forward. I personally like 3 or 4 wraps. I like this fly buggy, but we don't want to crowd the head too much. Wiggle this through like that. Keep tension on it. We're going to preen everything back as much as you can grab. Get my big fat fingers in there, and then get a couple wraps in front just to secure that hackle, and cut just that stem. Now we're going to preen everything back one more time here. Just lock that in. Got a couple stragglers that I don't like. I'm going to trim them here. Okay, so next we're going to take some premium dubbing wax. I'm just going to wax our thread. It's about 1 inch of it. Take a little bit of dubbing here. This is a ice. It's an olive flashy dub. I'll show you guys in just a minute here. Bring as many as you can back. Give this 2 wraps, should be good. Give it a 5 turn wet finish. So now I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to pull out any long stragglers and then use my fingernail just like you would on a Christmas ribbon and give these tips a little curl. Give it just a little drop of head cement. Check this out, guys. This is where this fly rips lip. So it already looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty buggy. It looks like it will catch fish. But then the sun comes out. Oh yeah. It just lights it up. And you know those trout, they just go crazy. They can't resist it. Hopefully by the time I post this video, I'll have some fishing content for you guys to see with me fishing this bug. Coming into the spring, we're gonna have some, plenty of caddis hatches. Let's go over the materials now. It's amazing. Catches fish too. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I really appreciate if you give the video a like, maybe leave a comment, but I just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care, everyone.